Hello. This is probably my second long post. Um, I'm gonna be talking about a few different things. One of them is a movie, one of them is a TV show, and two of them are video games. So I'll just jump right into the movie. I think the best movie I've seen all year. Sorry, I you guys are gonna think I never change clothes, which is kind of accurate. But I think the best movie I've seen all year, and it's kind of a shame that it didn't get more publicity, is uh Juror Number Two. It, just a great movie. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's just a great movie. Um, it, if it would have got some backing by the studios or anything, or if it was the '90s, I think it would have been a big hit. I really do. Um, Now the TV show I want to talk about. I want to talk about Dexter Original Sin. So you might want to, if you haven't seen it yet, you might want to, you know, skip ahead. And I don't know where to tell you to skip ahead to because I don't know where this is going to end. But I don't think I'm going to give any spoilers away, except for one. Um, Look, I think Patrick Gibson is doing. I think this is a great show so far, but it's only been one episode. Um, but Patrick Gibson is nailing all Michael C. Hall's mannerisms and everything. He even does a great job of doing Dexter's voice. I mean, it's pretty good. Um, some characters I don't like who they have playing, like Deb is. I don't like her character, but I didn't like her character in the TV show nor the books. Uh, but yeah, this I'm talking about Dexter Original Sin. If I didn't talk about that, if I didn't say that, but Patrick Gibson is he's doing a really decent job of being Michael C. Hall, which usually actors try to put their own thing into it, and um, he, he is putting his own thing into it, but it's just kind of it just seems more like Michael C. Hall got a hold of him, and it's really quite genius. Honestly, I do mean that. It's kind of brilliant because we all know what happened, but it's quite interesting. Now the third thing I want you to talk about. Oh, before I get to the third thing, the most interesting thing about that is Harry Morgan, and we didn't know that he had a son before that. That's a spoiler. Sorry, I should have said that beforehand. I did say spoiler alerts, but we didn't know he had a son beforehand and that he drowned in the pool, and you find that out. So, anyway, now I'm gonna talk about video games. Now, I didn't watch the video game awards. Awards. I cannot pronounce that word. Um, but I don't know who won or who didn't. Who won or lost. I don't really care. So, but my favorite video game of this year has been uh Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, I don't know if that won anything or not. Um, so that's up to Jeff Keighley and uh other people, not me. That was my favorite video game of the year. I spent like 40 to 50 hours playing it, pretty much nonstop. And I thought that was a pretty good game. Um, but I was more excited after everything was announced that The Witcher 4 is coming out as well. We don't know when, but everybody's complaining that The Witcher 4 is gonna involve I think her name is Ciri. She's gonna be the protagonist, and I'm like, instead of Geralt, and I'm like, yeah, so. Um, they said they wanted to take it in a different direction, and I looked at it this way. I'm like, okay, so they're reaching across the aisle to get a different demographic, like females. And here's the thing: I'm gonna play it no matter what because I love the Witcher series. It's a great video game series. Um, and The Witcher 3 was freaking fantastic. So I expect the same results. I don't care who the protagonist is, whether it be Geralt or Ciri. I hope I have that name right. But I'm hoping they're both. I'm hoping it's just as good because I just saw the graphics. I'm like, holy crap, that looks amazing. And I'm hoping it comes out in 2025. But if I had to bet, it's on it's gonna be 2026. um, maybe Christmas time of 2025. Um, there's one more thing I was gonna say about video games. Don't buy the PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, I don't care if they don't support me. It just seems like a waste of money if you can't see graphics all that well. Like me, I'm kind of old. They don't really make a difference to me. I would talk about Nintendo Switch too, but everybody else does that, so why would I? Um, what else can I say? Video games. That's the track I was on. One of my favorite video games was Breath of the Wild. Um, but my favorite video game of all time is Ocarina of Time. So that's fun. But um, where was I going with video games? There was a train of thought in my brain. I don't really remember. But just just play what you like, really much. Like don't. I think the game prices are getting way too expensive. Again, um, I do believe that. Like it's like and then there's always like a DLC that you have to pay on for. It's like just make a complete game and then we don't have to pay for it. Just make a complete game that we don't have to add extra to afterwards. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. You know what I mean? But other than that, just don't do it. But if I end with one thing, just check out the movie Juror Number Two. I think it's on. I think it's streaming on Max right now. Um, I'm not really sure, but you can always rent it, and it's really a good movie. So as always, I love all of y'all. Please stay safe. Since it's around the holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and again, be safe. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.